Okay, so thanks for being here tonight, and we got Chauncey Bowers and Cynthia Carle here tonight, and that'll be great. Okay. So it was just Halloween, so I'm just going to do a lot of spooky stuff about evil and crap like that, you know. And but this is a song about our backyard, and this is nothing but great. In the canyon by the ocean, time is standing still. Just a few steps from my balcony, I look out and they are teeming all over the hill, humming their own electricity. They don't need me, but I sure need them. Things I can't see, lovely things I can. Some eyes have a red light glinting, some eyes shine back green. Predator and prey move through their dance. In the thickets, in the morning, slinking, bounding scene. In a heartbeat, everything makes sense. Rocks and sand and complications, water, fire, man their stations. Things I understand and things I can't. Past the canyon is the ocean, leading to the world. Follow the path down the park and through. It can't call me, my conquering flags will remain furled. I've got so much left right here to do. 7 wonders, I've seen them all. Sometimes miracles are so small, only ever known by me and you. They don't need me, but I sure need them. Things I can't see, lovely things I do. Thank you. So, yeah, you know that canyon. And it's like that, too, ain't it? Okay, so that was enough of the nice stuff. It's been spooky, you know, because it's Halloween, but it's also been spooky because a number of my friends are having a hard time. And they're having to deal with people who are very difficult. And I know what that's like. I wrote a song about it once. This is a song I wrote like 20 years ago or something. But it's very spooky, so that's why I thought I'd do it, you know, for Halloween and for these people who are dealing with awful people. You could wither flowers with your presence. I could swear I smell the brimstone on your breath. And when I go out to the mailbox, see your letters scares me half to death. I guess your mom and papa must have loved you, though you gave them pause a time or two. It gave me pause, you waved them off to their reward for making the likes of you. But you can't help it, you're just made that way. Some cruel joke that the dark gods play. How could I hate you? You're just made that way. La 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 la. Standing over piles of little trinkets, red-faced and unquestionably mad, screaming to your sons and daughters how you hate them, how you have been had. Long ago your face informed me, louder than the words you said, lines and angles pinched in anger, when you spoke of love in dread. You make good look bad, you make bad look good. Oh, then you turn around and give me something, and that's the scariest thing I've seen you do. 'Cause if I take it, won't that make me part of you? And you can't help it if you're made that way. Some cruel joke that the dark gods play. I couldn't hate you, you're just made that way. La 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 la. La 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 la. So anybody have people like that in their family? Okay. Now this song is about another person in my family. This is a brand new song, and it's not quite beat into submission yet. So I'm actually a really lucky person. Won't you take me It's that smile on your face. Hallelujah, laughter and grace. Hallelujah, anyone can tell you popped full-fledged from the wishing well. Hallelujah, no one knows why the hell I'm the gal Hallelujah chose. The night was dark, the waves were high, thunder and lightning lit the sky. Hunkered down in a little green boat with my Sethy tucked in my coat. Then the rain came pouring down from above or below. We could easily drown. There's the boathouse in sight. Hallelujah, we're all right. Hallelujah, you brought us in from the deluge, safe again. Hallelujah, smiling through. I'm undone, so much fun, you wonderful you. Thank you. My friend Sue does that. It's a good move. Okay, now we're going to do I'm going to break the rules. I'm going to do a song I did not write. However, my progeny wrote it. One of my boys wrote this song, and this is kind of speaks to all that crap that's been going on with my friends. Because this is a song Nate wrote, and it's Nate Wood, and it's one of his songs that he wrote, produced it, played everything on it, and stuff like that. But it goes by really, really fast, and it is actually about depression mitigation. It's really good depression mitigation tactics, and one of the best tactics is just trying to wake up bright enough and long enough and fast enough to be able to hear all the words that go by. And if you even get to that point, you're less depressed than you were before. See? So even partaking of this piece kind of works. And see who's going to help me with this. It's got 1 million words. How do we start this thing? Purpose left without reply, lost in a haze with all the vision stripped away, forcibly swept into a darkened cage without a say.
Fade out, it haunts you when the demons come inside. Souls, they taunt you when you're all alone in your room.
Call for you loudly, but you don't have to reply. Just step back to the other side. Stuck on this island, but your fortune's gone out with the tide. Nothing was strong enough to keep it on the shore. It slipped through your fingers and now it's gone, but you need more.
Devil,
If your infinite darkness hasn't kept you on the floor, or the view from your island has still got you wanting more, just get up from the sand and go back to the city. You can call off the demons that keep screaming in your ear. They won't surround you if you move yourself away from fear. Head to the streets and flip back through the devil's hands. Make your move quickly, give him something he can't understand.
Times have been hard, but use your weary little eyes. They'll be wide open when the demons are cast aside.
Though they still follow, you can wave them all goodbye and step back to the other side. Really,
That takes nerve.
yeah, I know, too much nerve. My brains are falling out of my ears right now. You can see them? Yeah, I know. Well, it always kind of looks like that anyway. Okay, I've got one song left. Thank you very much, Cindy Pruitt. Thank you very much, Laguna Beach Live. Thank you, Rick Conkey, for letting us use this room that I can't see. It's pretty nice up here. Thanks for letting us. And then we get to check out everybody else. So next will be Cynthia Carle. And then while Cynthia Carle, we didn't ask you about this, Chauncey, but while Cynthia Carle is getting set up here, Chauncey is going to talk to Steve. Maybe, depending on whether Chauncey wants to talk to Steve. So that's what's going to happen. So you guys can stick around in here and eavesdrop on that little conversation, or you can go out and look at all the fabulous product we have out there, and you could go out and get some wine or whatever the heck you want to do. It's a free country. Now this is a song I wrote a long time ago, and it's about 3 different men on Little Bear Island in Lake Winnipesaukee, and one of them is dead, so it's a ghost song, so it fits in. Gotta have things fit in properly. Not really. He's coming home down the lanes of the red, red sky, red, red sky. Sliding home down the lanes of the red, red sky, red, red sky. And in a little time, the sun will find that boy of mine and send him home down the lanes of the red, red sky, red, red sky. Lonesome girl, salutations from a retreating world, forgotten world. I can hear him laugh if I concentrate and close my eyes. The sound echoes down the of the red, red sky, red, red sky. Ooh, you can sing it. These days my wishes fade and dim. I may not perfectly picture him. His face may change with every setting sun, but I am ready when he comes. I have seen him here in 1,000 scenes, different scenes, tripping light and fast down the path of dreams, where every rock and root is a part of him that never dies, waits above and below the red, red sky, red, red sky, waits above and below the red, red sky, red, red sky. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Could have been disastrous right there. Okay, that's Steve. He's going to go over there. And Chauncey, if you want to do this, are you there? Do you want to go talk to Steve? You don't have to, but okay. He'll just find somebody else to talk to. Believe me.
I'm just waiting for Chauncey to wend his way. It's not a word I use every day, anyway.
No, Johnson's a weird word.
So this is Chauncey Bowers. He's going to be third up. And I don't really know you, Chauncey. Almost everybody that's been here, we have a lot to talk about that we have in common from
right?
the past. But we're going to have to talk about a little bit of the past and a lot about the future.
Okay, well, I don't see how that could be good, but okay.
Yeah, well, got to be an optimist. So I have a couple questions for you.
Yeah.
I know that you have a variety of skills in your life.
Yes.
And do you define yourself as any of those particular things, or is it sort of an amalgam?
Mm-hmm. Well, so the last thing I want people thinking about when they hear me playing music is that I'm a scientist.
Well, I didn't say it.
I know, but you were like messing with me about it.
Oh.
So
you could dance.
I could, yeah. But I spent almost all of my adult life doing research, and then I did music before my adult life, and then when I came back to it though for a year or two after coming back, I tried to make it so that it was just under wraps that I went to school and what I did, because again they're just two different things, and when people are thinking about, I don't know, I just don't. That's so, but
you could have warned me.
I didn't. I thought you knew. I thought that's
No.
where you were going.
No. But the thing is, of course, music history has full of people who were scientists and musicians, and that was, and, a lot of people when I talk to them and I say I'm not a scientist, but I think in a scientific way. This is a thing everybody seems to be a common knowledge with everybody is that all these guys who saw the music of the spheres, they
Which scientist that's a musician do you like?
Which ones do I like?
Yeah.
I like you.
See, that's very sweet. But yeah.
But anyway,
I don't know of any that I like. So.
Well, I mean, these were classical guys that was in the days when people studied a multitude of things.
Oh yeah, no, that's back then. Yeah.
Well, then let's. Well, how many angels do you think can fit on the head of a pin?
4.
Let's get off on something else entirely.
I did start a religion. Maybe that's more important than the science. Yeah.
No, not on Facebook, but on your...
Oh, my website. Yeah. No, well, because yeah. Thank you. Yeah. No, I'm one of, and in fact, okay. I'm Quamish. It's a religion. It's based on just an uneasiness about everything. And so we have qualms, obviously. And so there's 5 books of the Quamish. There's the Book of Qualms, which is the centerpiece, and then there's the Book of Hesitations, and the First and Second Opinions, and then there's the Book of Pronouns. That's the most difficult. That's the very difficult book. I've been translating these now for a while, and I found sometimes one minute you're having dinner and the next minute you're naked in the desert, handcuffed to a Dodge Dart, and so there were some tablets buried underneath there, and that's how this all got started. And so we don't really convert people. Turns out there's just a lot of Quamish people around. You just find them. And if we just get 2 or 3 people to be Quamish tonight, it'll be the fastest growing religion in the world.
Just say wherever 2 or more of you are gathered
In the name of?
Yeah, there are qualms.
There will be qualms.
Well,
So that'd be Now that
I'm willing to tremble.
Yeah, and it's not, we have qualms, but we still do stuff. I mean, don't confuse us with the squeamish. The squeamish they just freeze. You know what I mean? You can't. So you don't want to be that. But qualms. All right.
Yeah, I think that's 3 now.
All right. I appreciate it.
Will there be money in it for us? Because that would be a big deal.
No, there's not there's not even any in it for me.
In
really.
fact, that's what brings the qualms to you in a way.
Well, yeah. If you start going there, then you get there's you just have to be real careful. I mean, we have a whole creation story, but we don't really believe it. But we needed one. I have actually really. If you go to my website chaunceypowers.com, there's a whole section on qualmism, and with the so I've not finished the translations of the books, but there are translations of some of the books and there's I'm still working on it, but there's a lot there if you want to understand qualmism. So that's I'd rather you think about that than molecular biology.
Well, are there any questions? Any quick questions or donations? Okay, then I believe. There you go.
I'm sorry, what?
Brian May.
Oh,
of Queen.
Queen, an astrophysicist. Yeah, I didn't know he had a PhD, but yeah,
He does.
that's cool. So okay, there's one. Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought he played violin, but that's a real musician, fun kind of guy. That's good. Yeah, I forgot about that guy. That's cool.
Okay.
So I was thinking more. There's a kind of a, dare I say his name, Tom Lehrer, kind of a thing, and I'm just a really not that.
Well, you're getting there.
No.
I think we might be reaching the end of this conversation. Not because it's not interesting, but we have.
No, she's up. She's ready. She's brilliant, and she's right there, standing there with a guitar.
Should I just launch in now? Are you guys wrapped?
I think
don't want
it's. Beth,
Isn't it? Is it not?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
let the wild rumpus begin. Why don't you introduce her? You guys go way back.
Yeah, no, I can tell them my name. You don't have to even stand up.
I'm not standing up. The mics down here would be weird. This is the just mesmerizing Cynthia Carle.
Thank you, Chauncey. That's very nice. It's very daunting. Thank you. And thank you very much, Beth, for having me here. Where did she go? There you are. Can I just say that I'm assuming your whole name is Elizabeth? Yeah. Because Elizabeth Fitchett Wood is the most beautiful name I've ever heard. I mean, does that not sound like a wonderful poet from, I don't know, what, 1870 or something? It's just a fabulous name. Anyway, is anyone here by any chance familiar with, oh, you were here a minute ago, you were so cute and everything. Is anyone here familiar with the poetry of Robert W. Service? Cremation of Sam McGee, Dangerous Dan McGrew, the poet of the Yukon, they called him. And it was all very, and a lot of internal rhymes. And my father loved this stuff and would frequently recite it. And that's the kind of thing that if you're a certain kind of child, it goes way too deep into your brain. And this was the inevitable result, I think. It's called Pioneer. Is that read better now? Okay, I'm just gonna start again. How about that? It was Asia's loss when they trudged across that land bridge eons ago. They were frozen stiff, but they knew that if they stopped, they would drop in the snow. So on they went, though nearly spent, heading south for the warmth of the sun, where a life of ease and coconut trees awaited them, every one. 10 miles on, it began to dawn. They were one migrator shy. So back they trod. There he was, by God, with his wife and a gleam in his eye. "Let's go," they cried. "Hell no," he replied, while his wife threw a righteous fit. "You believe this clown? He wants to go down as the father of the Inuit." Who was that man who saw the tundra and said, "This looks good. I'm stopping here. I'll sleep on ice and eat this blubber"? Who was that man? A pioneer, a pioneer, a pioneer, not afraid of a new frontier. He'll boldly go where others fear to tread. The ancient Scots were a quiet lot as they went about their labor. Up in the hills it was deathly still except for the thump of the caber. Then one day in the month of May, when the sheep were killed and cut up, one curious lad said, "What's that, Dad?" "It's a sheep bladder, take it and shut up." He sat right there and blew it full of air, which screamed as it was let out. And sweet was the sound as any he'd found, for he didn't very often get out. He played all day till the neighbors ran away, and the army said, "Let's commandeer it, for men will fly into battle and die like dogs so they don't have to hear it." Who was that boy who squeezed that bladder and called it bagpipes and played for all to hear? Though some said stop, oh God, please stop it, he played right on. He was a pioneer, a pioneer, a pioneer, not afraid of a new frontier. He'll boldly go where others fear to tread. Now when that chorus comes back around, feel free to jump in on it. There are strange things sold for American gold in the Indonesian Isles.
cigarette boats and sex with goats and cheap ceramic tiles. But strangest of all is the coffee they call the Kopi Luwak brand. 600 a pound and there's not much around. It's a tale of supply and demand. The beans you see have all been pre-consumed for your enjoyment. They've passed down through small animals who don't know of this odd employment. And before it's packed and then fast-tracked to the cream of the human species, each little bean is carefully gleaned from steaming weasel feces. Oh, brave are we in the land of the free. We run right out and buy it. But the real hero is that Java Joe who first decided to try it. Who was that man? That visionary who saw the bean and felt no fear. Where others saw a pile of weasel shit, one dared to see a new frontier. Who was that man? For it was no woman who stepped in something and said, oh boy, look here. Was he out of his mind or out of coffee? Either way, he was a pioneer, everybody. A pioneer, a pioneer. Not afraid of a new frontier. He'll boldly go where others fear to tread. Thank you. Thank you. This next song is called The Real Me. It's a terrifying prospect, I know. You say you want to see me more and more. And how about me? Does that sound good? I'd like to see you more and more as well, you know. I really, really would. It's nice you sitting there, me sitting here. It's nice that you don't smell the fear. Would you love the real me? The one that I don't let you see. The one with the anxiety. Would you love the real me? We walk along the beach and watch the waves, and all is calm and all is bright. There doesn't seem to be a single reason that we shouldn't spend the night. And before the sun goes down behind the hill, I'll have time to get this one prescription filled. But would you love the real me if I didn't pharmaceutically negotiate reality? Would you love the real me? What if you knew that it's not just your spell I'm under? What if I know of OCD and potential bipolarity. Would you love the real me? The one who just might be about to launch a 3-state killing spree. Would you love the real me? What is the oh, my 22-second song? That's a brand new song. It's never been sung.
Well, no, it's not a real song.
It, yeah, exactly. It's not really a song. It's 22 seconds of nothing. Remember, it's so new, let me see. Nothing good ever happens in a parking garage, in a parking garage on TV. That's all I got. Oh, okay. This is anybody here a fan, as I am, of Dr. Hunter S. Thompson? Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So I don't have to explain much. He was once, this is a true story, he was once on assignment in South America, and he acquired a monkey. And it did not end well for the monkey. This is the, true and sad. This is the last missive from that monkey. The song is called "I Can't Be Hunter Thompson's Monkey." Dear Mom and Dad, Bobo and Jocko, by the time you see this, I'll be gone. I can't go on, can't do it anymore. It's not that I don't love Dr. Thompson, I do. I know he's lonely, that's why he brought me up here to the 14th floor. It was so wonderful at first, sitting on his shoulder while he was poking the typewriter, drinking rum and eating those little blue squares of paper and watching the walls go all curly. Good times. I tried to be worthy. I stopped eating throw up. Out of all those monkeys, he had chosen me. And I was Hunter Thompson's monkey. I was so proud. I was Hunter Thompson's monkey. But sometimes good times go bad. And when they go bad, I could see he was unhappy. He set his desk on fire. He shouted, "Fuck your deadline, excuse me, Mom and Dad." He wouldn't let me groom him or climb him or scream the happy monkey scream. And nothing I did seemed to be right anymore. Apparently, I broke the Venetian blinds. But I was Hunter Thompson's monkey. How many monkeys can say that? I was Hunter Thompson's monkey. Life is a precious thing, and I know you shouldn't just. I know you should. He stopped writing. I wanted to help. I poked at the typewriter. It was not a good idea. He shot at me. He stopped feeding me. I've been digging peanuts out of the rug. He tried to make me wear a hat. I bit him. He chased me. I spent 2 days behind the refrigerator. But I was Hunter Thompson's monkey. My fur was coming out in clumps, but I was Hunter Thompson's. I wake up terrified about what each new day might bring. There's only so many handfuls of feces you can fling. Sooner or later we all have to face reality. The monkey he wants is a monkey that I can never be. And I have seen things I cannot unsee. Horrible, horrible. I can't be a Hunter Thompson's monkey. I'm sorry, I tried. I can't be Hunter Thompson's monkey. I gotta go while the window is open. Yeah, it's very sad, and it's true. I mean, the actual words are mine, but the story's true. This is a song called Still. On a day like a Sunday rain, on a smile through the snow, on echoes. If you were mine, I'd never let you go. On monkey bars and rental cars, I still think about you, and I still think about you, and I still think about you, and I still wonder what you and I might have been. Trampolines, they were floors when you weren't there. Those people thought we were a pair. But 3 hours in, I still think about you, and I still think about you, and I still think about you, and I still wonder what you and I might have been. here we are, and here we are, meeting in the place where there is no darkness. And I'm fine, and you're fine, and I'm not yours, and you're not mine. Is that a pithy Valentine? I still think about you, and 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 I still wonder what you and I might have been. I still think about you. Thank you. Going to close with a song from a show that I wrote with my partner, Mark Nutter. He's a demented man. So we wrote this show together. It's a Christmas show called The Christmas Smackdown. And this is a song from that show. It's called Angels. And when I sing it in the show, I have actors. There's several excellent people in this show besides me and Mark. And I have real angels behind me, and they're wonderful. Right now, I'm just going to pretend that they're with us. And if you think that you are a candidate for a really, what was it the San Diego paper called us? Deliciously depraved. Yeah, we've done this show in LA a lot, and in Chicago, and in New York, and we're going to be doing it again, actually live this year. It's in North Hollywood, and if you're interested in getting information about the show, there's a clipboard out there. You could just stick your email on it. You don't have to put your name, just your email, and I will let you know, with no other weird emails interfering. And I don't sell the list. And if you want to come to the show, just to hear anything about it, just put your name on that list out there. From the show, it's called Angels. According to my friends, there's angels watching over me. They're up there all the time. And just because I do not see them doesn't mean they are not there. Doesn't mean that they don't care. If I get mugged in Union Square, must mean that I got shitty angels. I got some pretty shitty angels. According to my friends, these angels work in every town. They're guarding all of us. They keep us well and safe and sound. I saw a disaster on TV. Some said their angels helped them flee. Their angels rocked, but apparently the folks who died had shitty angels. They got the really shitty angels. My friends are losing patience. They say that I'm resisting the whole mysterious angel thing. If I would just believe, if I would look around and listen, I would hear the angels sing. Hear the angels sing. out my friends were right. I hear the angels singing now. I understand the deal. It all depends on knowing how the ranks of angels are assigned. The sleekest wings, the sharpest minds, the ergonomically designed, state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line type angels are never yours and mine. They serve a more discerning kind who won't put up with shitty angels. Theirs is a better class of angel. The angels guarding you and me. They sleep till noon and watch TV. They trade their harps for GHB. They peed their pants in an emergency. And they only sing when they're hammered. Gloria. Gloria. It isn't fair and life's a bitch, and you can swear and stomp and twitch, but if you're chronically sub-rich, you're gonna get the shitty angels. You'll always get the shitty angels. Thank you, thank you. Get this up. Whoop, oh, I'm sorry, that was your foot almost.
Well, thank you for showing up in this terrible time that we're in. And I'm getting foggy glasses, and I don't even have any glasses on.
I've had that same sensation where I'm not
It's
wearing
like
them.
that thing where you feel your phone in your pocket, but it's not there.
Yeah, phantom buzz.
Yeah, phantom buzz. So tell me, I mean, it's just so great to hear you play and all the stuff you do, and I'm ADD, you know.
I think I am too, although I've never been tested. So.
Yeah. So, but I was ADD before it was cool. You know? And so in a lot of music, I'm interested in certain parts of it, but it's kind of like fireworks going off here and there, and I'm constantly. But your music just keeps me riveted.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it really
nice.
does, and on so many levels. And it's one of those things where occasionally you see somebody and go, "Oh, I want to be more like that person." And you know, you're
That's
one
really
of those people
nice.
for me.
That's really nice. Thank you.
And I
Good.
just think, you know, there's so many people that I know in this business that are so much better than almost everything you ever see on TV or
I know,
wherever
I know.
it is.
Yeah, I can.
And you know, you know, those of us that are in the business, we know that that's the way it is. But it's always so wonderful to see somebody like yourself. So anyway,
Well,
I'm not
thank
going to
you.
keep
Thank you a
bathing
lot.
you in it. But
Thank you a lot.
so what are you doing? You know, what are you doing?
Like
what's-
right now?
Yeah, I mean, what's your day? What's a day like for
Oh, well,
you?
I'm a screenwriter primarily, so
Yeah.
that's thing one.
Yeah.
And I'm working on something right now with my husband. We work as a team. And also I have a screenplay of my own that's out. I just finished a novel. And we're working on, with Mark, we're getting Smackdown, you know, back on its feet, yeah. And we have another show. Mark and I have another show called Dr. Dung Beetle's House of Dreams.
And by the way, I requested the Dung Beetle song. but
And
I
I'm
was-
sorry I let you down and didn't
That's okay,
sing the
because it's a
Dung
reason to
Beetle
get you
song.
back.
Okay. But there's a whole, it's an absurdist show about dreams and dream life, and it's a great deal of fun. And we're going to get that back up. I think in the spring we're going to try to have another reading, maybe.
And then, like
Of
the
it.
screenwriting thing, I mean, that's as crazy as being a songwriter, or maybe
Oh.
even crazier.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's all, sure. I mean, it's like, there is no reliable anything, but there really isn't any reliable anything for anybody. I mean, I have a lot of friends in academia who are just as kind of walking on the edge of something as people in the arts, and, you know, This is a strange time.
Yeah. Well, I think,
So-
but again, in creative arts especially, it's a difficult time because all the old way of doing things are gone, and
Oh,
now
yeah.
the new way
Yeah.
is very complicated. And I know if as a musician, it used to be you would get signed to a label and you'd have people advertising for you. And actually,
Yeah. Label.
Beth and I got in advance and bought a house
God, how cool.
in Laguna Beach in 1976.
Jeez, that's fantastic.
And we still live there. And that just doesn't happen anymore. You know, we got
That
in
is
advance, it was a
so
quarter of the
cool.
cost of our house.
Wow.
And but I have a way of always having interviews be about me.
That seems fair. You're the one who's got to sit in that seat all day.
Yeah. But,
Wow.
you know, like I say, I don't know, how does a screenwriter thing work? I mean, does somebody assign you something, or do you?
Well, it depends on the, you know, yeah, that better be what's happening, because spec scripts right now, I think, are not even a thing. So we're working on something that was handed to us, so that's great.
Uh-huh.
And we're excited about it. And, but there's always, I mean, we also do have spec script ideas and stuff rolling around our heads. And so you don't stop. That's the thing about writing, as opposed to, because I was an actor for a really long time. And
That shows.
you need other people to do what you do when you're an actor. You can write all by your damn self.
Yeah.
So there's that. You know, you can write music by your damn self.
Yeah. The other thing about music, of course, is it's small. It's a short. Each song is just a little piece, as opposed to a screenplay.
Yeah.
Because I know you write a song and you try to get to the end of it and then keep fixing it a little bit more and more. But I can't imagine something that big, or a novel.
Yeah, that's been really cool. That's been really cool. Well, one of the things in the Christmas Smackdown that Mark and I took on, we had the show done and we did it a lot. And then a couple of years ago, we decided we needed something new and large, and we wrote a 15-minute oratorio. It's cool. We decided we had never messed with Dickens' Christmas Carol, and we thought it's high times that
kind of
we should.
smear that a
You
little
got to
bit.
mess that around.
Yeah.
And so we wrote this oratorio that's called "Keeping the Dick in Dickens." That's the kind of show we got here. Yeah, and although it is not literally anything. It is the Scrooge story with, some twists and a lot of nice choral music. Because I can write SATB because I've done a lot of choral music, so we have people that do that, and that's cool.
That's nice. My friend Jack Tempchin wrote a piece that was called "Let's Put the X Back in Christmas."
Nice. Yeah.
So anyway, well, like I say, we're huge fans of yours. And do you have a website then?
You know what? It is so beat up right now that I can hardly direct you to, but I can certainly direct you to the Christmas Smackdown
Okay.
website, which is just www.christmassmackdown.com, and it's got. It does not have our current. Mark and I have just decided that we're going to do it when and what the days are. So that's what I'll be sending people who end up on the
List.
clipboard.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
By the wine.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
next to
It's
the
by
wine.
the wine.
Yeah, right. You
It's a
can't miss
perfect
it.
sort of spot for it. Yeah. But the website will tell you a lot about the show, and then a bunch of reviews are quoted, and you can watch some scenes and hear some music.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you'll be seeing more of me without the bottom part of my face.
I have no idea who you are.
Well, I don't either, so that's part of it. So anyway, thank you again so
Oh
much.
yeah, no, thank you. That was great.
Cynthia, do you want to introduce your friend?
Oh, yeah. there-
Oh yeah, what's his name again?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought there was a problem.
Well, this is, ladies and gentlemen, it's Chauncey Bowers, and you've already heard him talk, and you're not even going to believe what he does to you when he has a guitar in his hand and starts doing things with it. Chauncey Bowers.
When I was in the circus, I was shot from a cannon. I wore a little helmet, so I was okay.
the lady on the trapeze. She was an urge without mercy, but she was married to the strong man, so I just stayed away. I wore a little helmet, we should all wear helmets. Too many dogs chewing on the same bone. There are clowns in the rafter, so little hereafter. The circus leaves town and we're on our own. Tony was a grifter. He would take your money. You would swear the game was fair, but Tony had a pair of hands you could not see. And Wendy was a bender. She was the strong man's sister. She could bend over backwards, put her face next to her knee. That's an urge without mercy. Tony should have known better, but he bet his future with a roll of the dice. He should have worn a helmet. We should all wear helmets. Keep your urge to yourself was Wendy's advice. We're still looking for Tony. We've been looking like a year, and we all pretend that just around the bend Tony might appear. What do we really know? What did we really see? Was that really even Tony? Caught like a kite in a tree. What if I had made that climb? Climb that tree so high? Would I have found a squirrel's nest? Could have been a squirrel's nest. Or maybe it was Tony. Not at his best. God, I love the circus, where Jake runs the big steel. 8 arms of whirl and twirl and hurl, and the girls that get the big squeal. Now Jake, Steel Jake, he's a hard man. He's got that face like a deadpan. And Jake was Tony's friend, so you can depend on Steel Jake having a plan. Now I was shot from a cannon, but if you're shot by a cannon, your helmet won't help. You make a little yelp, ow, and you're done. I learned that from the strong man. He never saw it coming, but that's the nature of a well-planned con. It's a dangerous world, and accidents will happen. Strong men fall and the show goes on. God, I love the circus. Always wear your helmet. It's not always gonna matter. Still. It's a song, but it's also a public service announcement. I don't think you can overemphasize protective headgear. So this is a drunk guy in a bar. Actually, I'm not sure he is drunk. He's in a bar, looking at you, and thinking, you'd really be lucky to go home with him. That's what he's thinking.
he's overestimating by quite a bit his personal blue book value, if you know what I'm saying. He's not fully accounting for wear and tear and bad brakes. He's got problems with his electrical system. This is called It's Going to Be Great for You. Maybe you're what I've been looking for. Maybe you're the best I never had. Well, I've been drinking longer than you've been sad. So maybe I'm perfect for you. Maybe you're perfect for me. Maybe stumbling over to you is the best man I can be. And we've been waiting all our lives for right now. I'll finish this drink, stagger your way. I'll take your hand and flourish a bow. It's gonna be great for you. I have a little house somewhere, and almost every time I try, I manage to make it there. I planned a simple life where I forget my first wife, and we'll have nothing to do, just me and you. We'll ride the stupor till dawn. And we've been waiting all our lives for right now. I'll finish this drink, stagger your way. I'll take your hand and flourish a bow. I know I'm not your dream, and I don't want to be. Most things are just the way they seem, including me. But if I hold my head up high, if I hold my head up high, I just get dizzy, a little dizzy. But I've been waiting for you, and now I'm feeling pretty sure if time can heal all wounds, just sitting here holds a promising cure. You could have a piece of this, and it could start with our first kiss. Haven't we waited all our lives for right now? I finish this drink, stagger your way. I'll take your hand and flourish a bow. It's gonna be great for you. Thank you. This is it's about family.
called Brothers. We're just brothers getting in each other's way. Like pawns in a game we never learned how to play. You've been away in prison for assault 10 years and you think it's my fault. I'm just sorry, had to be that way. I shot you for smoking in my car. Then you shot me, I don't see a crime so far. But the police, they always see the worst. I might have got confused about who shot first. I'm just sorry, had to be that way. I assumed you'd get probation. Nobody explained that process to me. I didn't know you'd be gone so long. The law is so peculiar, I can understand the way I played my hand to the untrained eye. I was wrong to lie. So now you're here, we're standing face to face. I'm thinking live, let live, and how'd you find my place? I can see you're pretty upset. I can see you haven't killed me yet. I just have a final thing to say. You should be thinking about our mother. She's in heaven now, she's sad as she could be. She's counting on you, brother. She's given up on me. 'Cause there's nobody there she knows. She's been looking all around. You are her final prayer to finally get some family there. 'Cause you know Daddy went to hell. Uncle Joe went to hell. And unfortunately we both know our sisters there as well. So stop thinking about just yourself. Don't make Mama cry. I see a little tear running down your face. I'll just go in the other room right here, you know. I'll fetch you a tissue. You know, you just stay right here. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You just stay right here. I apologize, I lost my frets there. Anyway, thank you. Thank you guys, brothers, I knew those guys, actually. They're just upset that the police will interfere with their gunplay. It's like, maybe on a related note, I grew up in Mississippi, in Georgia. I call that, I have to call that the serious South. It's called the Deep South. A lot people call it different things. A friend of mine who actually lived in the same small town in Mississippi that I lived in, at the same time, we didn't meet till out here, but turned out we were both there together. He calls it the southern part of the South. The romantics, I think, call it Dixie or something. Basically, it's those states that had their fingers crossed when they surrendered. When I moved, I was about 21 when I moved to Boston, and I met this young woman there.
And when she found out I was from the South, she got very excited. She said she was Southern. She was also Southerner. And I was surprised at that, having known her for a little while. And I said, I'm surprised. I thought you were born in New Jersey. And she said, I was born in New Jersey, but there's a piece of New Jersey that's south of the Mason-Dixon line, and that's where I was born, so I'm Southern. So, first of all, I confess, I did not know there was a piece of New Jersey south of the Mason-Dixon line. I looked at it and I go, well, okay. But I do know that New Jersey is not the serious South. Okay. But she was very excited. Okay, you're Southern. Why do you want to be? All right. So this is from there, that part, serious South. It's called Mama Likes the Mardi Gras. Here's what she said. Look at those people down there. Don't get those thoughts in your head. Singing so loud, no one can hear. Just remember, they're nothing like you. Just remember, they're nothing like you. Look at the ruckus they're making. It might be funny if they knew any better. See how they're dancing and shaking. That one there would stab you if you let her. And they're nothing like you. Just remember, they're nothing like you. Mama likes the Mardi Gras, only from the balcony. Mama likes the Mardi Gras. I think it's the only happy she gets to be. She calls you Sonny. Come see these people down here. Can you imagine wearing a hat like that? Or Sonny, come see these people down here. How can they be so poor and so fat? Aren't you glad? They're nothing like you. Just remember, they're nothing like you. Mama likes the Mardi Gras, but she don't like the potpourri. She's just a bitter old crone, dropping by from Baton Rouge. She brings you questions of your own. Is blood really thicker than that deluge? And you're hoping she's nothing like you. Wishful thinking, she's nothing like you. Mama likes the Mardi Gras. Thank you. All right, well, I'll close out with this. Okay, well, except for the lyrics, it's a children's song.
hairless, not a single hair on you. That's not normal, how'd that happen? You've got a lot of explaining to do. You've got a lot of explaining to do. That's how you know it's a children's song right there. They love it when you sing the last line of a verse like that. I don't know why. You are naked and you're slippery. You limber like a cat I had. Naked, limber, lubricantly. This is looking not half bad. This is looking not half bad. Come on, lubricantly, that's some heavy lifting songwriting right there. What have you done with my girlfriend? You know my heart is torn. If you've done something lethal, I need a few minutes to mourn. I love the way your skin is dark blue. I love the way you have no hair. You're much larger than I first thought. I really hope that's a tail down there. I really hope that's a tail down there. And we could have children, and they'd all be light blue. And it would be fashionably difficult to guess their ethnicity. I'm too drunk and you're too slippery. The rum was straight 100 proof. Well, now I'm worried if you hug me, I might squirt right through the roof. I might squirt right through the roof. Well, now I see, it's clear to me that this is not even my house. That's my bad. I'm leaving now. That's my bad. I'm sorry, sir. I'm leaving now. But that blue Mexican wrestling costume, it just threw me off. You know, when I first came in, really, it's all on me. It's my bad. I'm leaving now. Thank you very much, really. Thank you. Thank you, Beth, for inviting me. This is just a great, great room. You guys are wonderful. Thank you.
That was Chauncey Bowers, and we had Cynthia Carle, and we had some Steve Wood going on there, and we had me. And thanks for coming tonight, folks. I think next month we will actually have Ernest Troost, and that will be different, and it always is different. So thank you very much for coming. And